Today's tech tip is going to be focusing on setting up notifications in Canvas. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm on my dashboard right now, and while I'm here, students should be able to see any courses that they're currently registered in for second semester, so you can see those here. I'm going to go up to this account button though, the little profile, and I'm going to go to settings. From here, I'm going to set up my email addresses and my cell phone numbers that I want information sent to. So over here on the right, you can see email address, and I have my email address in here. You can add additional email addresses if you want email notifications from Canvas. This could be a parent's email address if they want to also receive updates, or if students have a personal email address that they also use, they could receive those updates through that personal email address. This email address is not shared with your teachers or with other students. It's only stored in Canvas in order to send out information to you. So no one else will see this. The same goes for cell phone numbers. Now, I do have my cell phone number covered up here. However, I have my number in. So if you put a cell phone number in here, again, that could be a student cell phone number, which I highly recommend you put that in there. It could be a parent's cell phone number if they want notifications. But this number is not shared with anyone. It is only one-way communication where Canvas sends the information to you. The information is not given to your teachers or anyone else. So if you want to add a way of contact, you can do that. You just click, if you want an email address, you click email address, type your email in, and register that email. If you want to add a cell phone number, you put your cell phone number in, select your carrier. It will automatically generate an email for you. You don't have to put anything there, and click register SMS. At that point, you should have them set up where you can see them over here on the side. When you set up a text messaging format, it should send your phone a text message to verify that that's the correct number. So you set it up there. Then I'm going to go up to notifications, and I'm going to set my notifications up how I want them. So first of all, let's talk about what all these symbols mean up here at the top. This check mark means that anytime someone does something on Canvas, I'm going to be notified right away about it. For example, this announcements tab here. If someone posts an announcement in one of the Canvas courses I'm currently enrolled in, I will receive an email and a text to my cell phone right away. So it'll immediately go out to those two contact methods. The clock means that I'll receive a daily summary of the information that's shared, so just once a day. And then the calendar means I can get it once a week, and I can choose what day of the week I want that to come through to me. And then finally, if I don't want anything, it will not send me anything. So let's talk about a few of these. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I want to hit some of the important ones. Due dates, for example. I have mine set up where I just get a weekly summary of any due dates that are set. Now, I am not a student, so I would recommend, especially in this time right now that we're in, possibly setting that to a daily summary. Anytime a teacher posts an assignment and it has a due date, you'll get an email once a day that will let you know about new due dates that are important. And I don't really want that going to my cell phone, so I have that X'd out. I don't need that information. Same thing, grading policies, course content, those things you can set up however you want. One that is very important that I highly encourage you to change is this announcements. I have mine set up with check marks in both places. If a teacher posts an announcement on the page, I will immediately get that email and that text to my cell phone. And I think that's very important so that teachers can share that information with you immediately, and you'll receive that right there on your phone, even if you're not checking your email at that moment. So I would check those. Announcements created by you as a student, those are not that important. If other students are posting announcements, you might not need to see those. So I don't have those set up. I can still go to the course and I can see those announcements that are posted, but I'm not getting a notification when they're posted. So I'm actually going to change that to an X also. I don't need to see that when other people post announcements. As I keep going, again, some of these are just at your discretion. If you want information about your grades, about late grading, anything, that's completely up to you. Another one, though, that is important is this discussions tab. Some teachers may choose to use discussion boards. If that's the case, I really recommend that you change the discussion, the initial post from your teacher, that's this first one here, I would change that to a check mark in both of these so that you can see when your teacher sends you a discussion board that you need to respond to. Then if students are just responding this discussion post, you don't necessarily need to see every single time a student responds to that discussion, but you might want a daily update. So I have this clock chosen here. So I get a daily update when other participants in the course respond, but I don't necessarily need a text message every time they respond. And so you can continue to go down and change these. Those are the most important ones, I feel like, is the announcements and the discussions, and maybe the due dates for grades. But you can set this up how you want to set up. Again, you can add as many email addresses and cell phone numbers as you choose. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. My email address, you can actually see it on the screen right here, is jenniferb.williams@ucps.k12.nc.us.